We just watched Senator Durbin lift up a very heavy package, which he said, this bill, well, that's not this bill. We haven't seen it yet. It doesn't exist yet. Reid has it in his office. He knows what's in it. Or maybe he doesn't either. He's got, as you mentioned earlier in the show, until noon tomorrow, because it'll start a clock which has got to end presumably before Christmas or the deadline is missed. And the process is really insane. This is a reform of a sixth of our economy. The one thing that Democrats and Republicans agree on here is that this is the most important transformative piece of legislation that's going to pass for years. And they haven't seen it as of today, and it has to be all done and approved or disapproved by midweek. The process here is as bad as the substance, and we have a snowstorm on its way, which I think is rather providential. It was Bismarck who said that God looks after children, drunkards, or fools in the United States of America, so perhaps he's got a hand in this. But right now, I think the Democrats in principle can purchase the vote of each and every senator needed, but there may not be enough time, so it's a race against the clock. The problem isn't the length. That's not what's holding people back. You've had long bills before. It's the fact that it doesn't exist even as we speak tonight. It's being sprung on them at the last minute. That's why it's a scandal. And abortion is not a trivial issue in the minds of a lot of Americans, and that is unsettled. We don't have a clue what the bill tomorrow noon is going to say on that. You know, and we had a story last night about a transcription error in the drafting of a bill, which ended up meaning that on Amtrak, if you're caught with a gun, you have to be put in a box for the rest of the trip. The gun presumably is left on the train. You don't want mistakes like this. You don't want not just trivial errors, but there are going to be huge elements of this. We're going to have ripple effects on the American economy and American medicine, which are unpredictable, and no one even here knows about it with 3 days to go.
And the other question I want to ask you is, do Republicans have the ability to slow this thing up so there's no vote by Christmas Eve?
They're going to have the bill read. It'll take at least 10 hours, and perhaps they will ask for repetitions of sections of it.